There's a lot of skill sets that we're looking for. We're looking for folks that have a pretty strong computer background, networking background, able to work with their hands with different mechanical devices.
Honesty, integrity, because the business we're in, you have to trust the person next to you, and that's what we look for in a lot of our employees.
And then also being able to interact with a lot of different folks at a customer site, anywhere from the people in facilities to maybe that executive vice president or president of an organization.
It is probably the most requested skill set that we get with employers. They're frequently saying we can find candidates that have the appropriate certification or credential. However, once they get on the job site, they're missing these communication skills. And so boot camp really came about as a way to have an opportunity to test for those types of skills.
Boot camp is to prepare the students to succeed and give them an idea of what the expectations are going to be like in a program that's fairly rigorous.
Boot camp provides the ability to, over a couple of days, to see candidates in a lot of different situations, both interacting individually and as a team.
It also gives them an opportunity to demonstrate their commitment to the training program.
When you first get in, they're very good, they're very thorough about explaining to you who you'll be dealing with. There were over 20 individuals that were there, and they could act collectively or as individuals.
As an evaluator for the boot camps, it's really important for you to look at an individual from a lot of different dimensions. You're looking at things like soft skills, communication, interpersonal relationships, ability to listen, to learn.
We give them tests as individuals and as small groups so we can make sure that they can work together in a group and they can work individually. A lot of them are problem-solving tasks that test whether or not they can perform in the program.
Left, right.
Boot camp was challenging. You could be working with Legos, or you could actually be blindfolded and asked to get on your knees and locate something on the floor from a team member. It's, what do you do when you get stressed? What do you do when the challenge is put forth that you don't know the entirety of what you're being evaluated on?
We want you to be out of your comfort zone because that's going to be some of the frustration that you're going to feel when you're in the program.
What you get is you get a lot of different eyes looking at these candidates from all different experience levels, looking at personalities and see how they interact, and then it gives us a chance to sit down in a room and exchange what our observations are.
It is a candidate selection process. So the evaluators are looking at all the candidates and basically choosing who's ready for it, who's not ready for it. It's survival of the fittest, basically.
Their picture is brought up on the board, and we basically go through voting and then come to an agreement as a group as to what that final candidate pool looks like.
After the candidate selection is made, then the students begin the program. They're notified and congratulated for making it into the program.
I got a phone call, and they said I'd been accepted to the program, and it was great to get that phone call.
These students want to be here. The classes are set up for 8 hours per day, and it lasts 7 weeks, so up front, they know what's expected of them. Let's go into like zone 2 and see if we have a 12-volt voltage drop.
We have been going on some tours to actually meet some companies, and I got a phone call from the Work One office, and she said, well, remember those guys over at Cumulux, they'd like for you to come back out, and they'd like to talk to you. He wanted to extend me an offer, and I was blown away.
He had a good foundation. He understands electricity. He knows power and ground continuities. He understands systems, and that's what we're looking for, a basic foundation where we don't have to take time away from our schedule to train him.
I love the field. I love the track that I'm on. I love the opportunities that seem like that lay right in front of me. That came from the Prioritized program. They came from Work One. They came from the individuals that I got an opportunity to meet through the program, and I'm grateful for that.
We utilize the boot camp process in more than just selection for training and education. We're able to use it with employers who are in a hiring situation, as well as to prepare career coaching plans. So there are really multiple ways that boot camps can be applicable within the workforce development industry.